Derrick Rose won MVP, and this is what happened. I went back to read the comments from when Derrick Rose won the MVP. Second to none, that's a good name, said he is the worst MVP choice ever. Hope the media and fans are happy. The MVP has played more like Stephon Marbury this postseason. And while some people were really excited for Derrick Rose, there were quite a few people saying like he was the worst MVP choice ever, which is unbelievable to read considering how everybody loves Derrick Rose now. But obviously when you're at the height of your game and you're a threat to others, people are going to hate on you. Regardless of whether or not you think you deserve the MVP, people are going to hate. I Am Worthy says, pretty awesome. Congrats. We built different. You know what? Some people sent like these little, they're not even GIFs, but like these little graphics on this forum. I thought it was cool. Rose above Durant says, if this is true, what a great accomplishment. Carrying the Bulls to 62 wins and the #1 seed. Congrats, D-Rose. WD says, not really a fan, but congrats anyway for the award. TJJJ says, Triple J. Welcome. Was this you on the forum? Probably not. 2011. He'd be a little young for this. Congrats, I guess. But while a great player, I haven't seen anything from him this season, either individually and especially from a team value standpoint, where I find his MVP justified. I hope he works on that jumper this offseason. That's really what's preventing him from joining the top 5. Vertical Limit says, Derrick takes it away from LeBrick. Unbelievable. And look at that little graphic. Like, they must have drawn this. Wave to the championship. This is a top tier comment. NYK445 says, not a great selection, but it's nearly impossible to stop the media hype train, especially considering the Bulls won 60 plus games. 313 Professor says, I love watching Rose play, but okay. Congrats. Derrick Rose is not the best player in the league, though. He's not even top 5 to me. Great season for the Bulls, though, so I'm fine with him getting this award. Royce to 59 says, is Rose the best player in the league? Probably not. Is he the most valuable player to his team? Probably not. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't want to spoil in the beginning, but like a lot of people were saying he did not deserve this MVP. And people were saying stuff like this. Not even just that he wasn't the best player in the league, which, you know, is fine because that's an opinion thing. But like people were saying he wasn't even that valuable to the Bulls. Is he the most worthy MVP candidate based on the way the award has been handed out over the past 15 years? Absolutely. Well-deserved, Rose. Great season. I hope the Bulls win the championship to top off a historic season for Bulls fans. All right, this guy's pretty reasonable. Sports World said, it's a shame the MVP is a regular season award only. Most undeserving winner ever. You see what I mean? Like, this is crazy. Not Reading Your Name says Allen Iverson was a better MVP. Again, like, people really did not like him winning this award. Bucks fan 1 and 2. Well, you got Giannis now, Bucks fan. They said, even if you think Iverson was a better player, because he was responding to the person who said Allen Iverson was a better MVP, he wasn't a top 3 candidate that year. Shaq, Duncan, and Garnett. At least this year, we know Rose is definitely a top 3 candidate. Joey Adaman said, the hate for this 22-year-old kid is outrageous. LOL. While I agree he may not be the most deserving MVP ever, I really can't think of anyone else this year who deserved it more. Congrats. And that's kind of, you know, what I said in the beginning. Everybody is entitled to have their opinion on whether or not they think he deserved the award or the MVP and stuff like that. But like, people were taking it really personal. Like, it's not that serious. Heat will be back. Oh, well, I hate to break it to you, but LeBron left, you know, in 2014. I find it a reach to give it to a guy with the 7th or best stats MPV, but he is a great player and will only get better. Don't hate the guy, but his stats just don't say MVP. I think LeBron deserved it more. I think Durant deserved it more. I think Howard deserved it more. Talking about Dwight Howard. And it's not like all these guys were on bad teams. Here's a little picture. NBA champions 2006, 2012, 2013. Heat Fins fan, whatever that is, said, congrats, Rose. The Hawks might be able to steal 1 game home court on this series, but at least no one will ever take this away from you. When they see the list of MVPs, they will not see that you only shot 44% in the year or 37% in the playoffs against the great Ds of the Pacers and the Hawks. They will only see D Rose, 2010, 2011, most valuable player. Congrats. Hoops for Life says, I'm pretty sure that he deserves it. I am not sure how it sits with me that a team that has the coach of the year and MVP in the same season. I don't really see an issue with that. I mean, I have to think. I mean, did Steve Kerr win Coach of the year that Steph Curry won his 2nd MVP? He must have, because they went 73-9. So, I mean, I don't see an issue with that. And I'm trying to think, you know, Has Eric Spoelstra ever won Coach of the Year? I actually don't think he's ever won, which is crazy. Because I was going to say, did he win when LeBron was there? Because LeBron won MVP when he was on Miami. I don't think Eric Spoelstra ever won Coach of the Year. Isn't that insane? And then Greg Popovich is, another one that pops in my head. I'd have to look, but like, Tim Duncan won MVP. Did he win Coach of the Year the same year? I'm not sure. I'm pretty positive Steve Kerr won MVP though. Coach of the Year when they went 73-9. And Steph Curry was clearly the MVP, so I don't see a problem with that. Easiest play FTs, easiest play free throws, I guess, says, D Rose is the man. Congratulations. Look at these little pictures people are putting. It's very cute. Johnny F says, so true. He was replying to that comment I laughed at before, that Derrick takes it away from Librick. And in all seriousness, I'm glad it was him rather than Dwight, to be honest. Congrats, Zero. Bull's New Dynasty said, sad to see that some of you are too insecure to congratulate the guy. One of the most polite and humble players you'll ever see in the league for a superstar, and has so many haters. Pathetic, really. Heat Finn's fan is back, replying to that guy we just talked about, and so just because he is humble, you want people to accept him as the MVP? Well, some people feel like he did not put up MVP numbers. Plain and simple, get over it. This guy's not... They're fighting. He doesn't want to hear it. Who cares if some people do not agree with him getting the award? He still got it. My main thing on the dude is his terrible field goal percentage. I feel that he is great when he drives. Other than that, he is below average. A Reg789 said, congrats to Rose. He deserved it. I hope he just keeps getting better. Jordan's Bull said, good stuff. The Web says, the nice response. Congrats to him. Rose is a great young player. The non-nice response. What a joke. LeBron, Wade, and Durant were all better players during the season. Either way, we knew it was his award. It was set in stone as soon as Chicago started playing well. I would love to see an argument as to how he was better than Russell Westbrook last season. Shout out to Russ. He got an MVP later, though. The guy has sprained his ankle twice during losses. It's pretty funny. Bulls fan 87 said people need to realize this is a regular season award. Rose was the best player by far and the leader of the best team in the league. He had an outstanding season and fully deserved the award. Admittedly, he has not played well in the playoffs, but that has no bearing at all on this. It doesn't prove him any less than regular season MVP, and it really couldn't have gone to anyone else. And we'll end it on this one. Whatever says, I don't think he deserves it. For me, MVP should have been 1, LeBron, 2, Howard, 3, Bryant, 4, Durant, 5, Rose. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye!